Cooking at home has become my new passion, a kind of discovery. It has me trying new things, exploring recipes, paying attention again. But this can be exhausting, especially when you work, have a family, and you're trying to hold a lot at once. So this week, I thought I'd take a break from cooking and plan to order takeout instead. But something hit me. If I'm gonna order takeout several times throughout the week, it's gonna add up very quickly. One meal for 3 people can cost anywhere between $40 to $60. You do the math. I could order from one of those food delivery services, but what if we don't like the options or the quality? Now, my wife buys our core ingredients in bulk. This saves us time and lots of money. I'll only admit this here, but her strategy is helping me think outside of the box. What if I used the meal delivery mindset, but applied it at home? Not fully meal prepping, more like item prepping. We'll use core ingredients that can be mixed and matched into different meals, and they only need to be quickly thrown together. This will give me less time in the kitchen, more flexibility, and will save us a lot of money. I like it. The grocery haul ended up being a huge success because we implemented our new strategy. We discussed what meals we enjoyed the most that also had similar ingredients, like onions, bell peppers, carrots, even celery. These shared ingredients are our new core ingredients. So today, I'm gonna prep these ingredients for the meals we're gonna eat Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I love kale. I make a big batch of kale every week. I start by slicing my kale up, adding it to a large bowl, coating it lightly in olive oil and salt, and massaging it until it's nice and tender. I'll top it off with just a little bit of lemon juice, and this is ready to go. Next, I'll make a batch of pickled red onions. Very simple to make. Slice your onions, soak them in equal parts water and vinegar and equal parts sugar and salt. Cucumbers for me can be a quick snack on their own or a complementary ingredient. Here I'm making lemon pepper cucumbers, standalone snack. And I'll also make a batch of cucumbers that can go into salads and on sandwiches. For my carrots, bell peppers, onions, I'll dice them into different sizes so that they can be ready for different types of dishes like stir fries or salads. My next step is to prepare the proteins for the meals that have a protein focus. For proteins like tempeh, I typically just slice them and then set them aside until I'm ready to cook with them. Whereas with tofu, I'll boil them in different types of broths so that they can absorb those flavors. I'll cool them and then cook them day of. For my lentils, I've started this new process of blanching them first. I'll bring my lentils to a simmer, let them cook at a simmer for about 10 minutes. Then I'll dip them into an ice bath to stop the cooking, and then they're ready to go in soups. I can finish them off in salads. Now that we have everything prepped for the week, I'm gonna make a lentil salad for dinner, and I'd love to show you exactly how it's made. Let's get into it. For this salad, I'm making a tahini vinaigrette. Start with a little bit of mustard, half a cup of tahini. To that, I'm gonna add some raspberry vinaigrette, 2 tablespoons worth, a little salt, water, mix it and top it off with a little lemon juice. That's it. Super simple, amazing flavor. Now this was a last minute addition, but I've been craving some sweet potatoes. So roast some sweet potatoes at 375 until they are fork tender. While those are cooking, saute some sage, garlic, and those lentils until your lentils are nice and tender. I don't like to prepare my tomatoes ahead of time because they get slimy. So while everything is cooking, I'm gonna dice up a couple tomatoes. Now my favorite part. I start with a bed of arugula, and then from there, I'm just gonna add in all my fresh ingredients. My savory ingredients. I've added some feta on top. You can use regular feta or a plant-based alternative. Then I'll top it off with that amazing tahini dressing, and there you go. I don't think I figured everything out this week, but this meal feels like a great start. It didn't cost me $20. It didn't take a lot of my energy, and it reminds me that progress doesn't always look dramatic. Sometimes it's just sitting down and enjoying what you made. Until next time.